What's up, bookworms? This is Dani Reads, and welcome to day 1 of Vlogmas. So, as you can see, I'm technically not vlogging every day up until Christmas, but I will be posting a new video from December 1st until December 25th. I'm honestly probably going to be posting videos every day through the whole month because I do have video ideas for after Christmas as well. So you're probably going to get 30 days of videos, not 25. So you're welcome. I thought that this would be a really great opportunity to get me back into the swing of things. I know I've been kind of gone. You would have already seen a video on why I have been gone. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And so let's just get into the books that I'm going to attempt to read in the month of December. So as you guys know, I have been super slumpy. I don't really want to read anything. I don't know what's going on. I'm just not motivated whatsoever. And I think it's because I have just let myself get out of the routine of reading. And I prioritize everything else but reading. And I need to get back into that. So I picked a handful of books. I don't anticipate on reading all of these in the month of December, but I'm hoping just to give myself a couple of options so I don't feel like too restricted. And some of these are holiday books, some of these are books that were on my November TBR that I didn't get to, and then some of them are just because they've been on my TBR for a long time and I need to read them. So let's now that I'm done with my explanation, let's actually see the books. So the first book that is on this TBR actually came as a surprise to me, and that is Everything by Nicola Yoon. I was really loving it when I was reading, and then I just stopped. Like, I stopped reading, I stopped listening to audiobooks, I just stopped. So this is number 1 priority. Today is November 28th, so I could potentially finish this in the first, still in November, not in December, or like really soon, like really early in December. I'm kind of hoping I finish it before December, just to give myself a clean slate. But I loved what I read so far. If you don't know what this is about a girl who's allergic to everything, so she's locked in her house, or not locked, but she can't leave her house, and she sees this boy move in next door and things happen, and she's adorable, and I love it. So yeah, top priority for end of November, early December. I'm also I'm currently listening to a audiobook. Oh my god, words are so hard this morning. Everything's all messed up. I'm sitting on the floor. I don't ever sit on the floor. I always stand up for my videos, but I don't feel good, so I'm sitting on the floor. I can't talk. Okay, my battery is probably gonna die because I can't find the charger. We're just winning all around. Anyways, so I am listening to an audiobook, and it is Magnus Chase in the Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. Yeah. I think I only have like a quarter left. I have a third left. And I don't like it as, I like it, but I don't like it as much as the Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Heroes of Olympus series. So I don't know. I just don't connect with the characters. The only thing I really do like about the series though is all the pop culture references, because I don't know, I think it's funny that they're still kind of like relevant right now, and it's not like, oh, it's retro and whatever. Like, they're still pretty relevant, the things that they're talking about, so I find that really funny. But yeah, I think as the series goes on, I'll start to like it a little bit more, because I felt the same way about the Percy Jackson series when I first started it. I just wasn't that big of a fan of it, and then once I got to the end, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I really like this. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I'm super close. I'll probably finish that before November ends, but knowing me, who knows, I might put it off. The next book that has been on so many TBRs, I can't even tell you, and I feel so bad about it, but here it is one more time. Warcross by Marie Lu. I want to read this. I actually started it. I mean, I only read the first page, but I started it, And I like the writing, obviously, because it's Marie Lu. I love her writing style. And I know that like once I get into this, I'll be into it and I'll just read it. So I just gotta get there. And hopefully this is the month that happens. I'm just like, nervous to read it while I'm slumpy and then not like it because I'm slumpy. You feel me? So this will probably get read this month, but if not, it's because I'm still slumpy and I don't want to ruin what could be a really, really great book for me. It could be a 5-star. The next two on my TBR for December are both holiday themed books, and the first one is My True Love Gave to Me by a bunch of different authors, and it was edited by Stephanie Perkins. I've heard nothing but really great things about it. I'm really glad that these are kind of short stories, so what I will probably do, I think there's 12 stories in here, so I think what I might do is I'll read one story a day once it gets to like the 12 days before Christmas. So I'll do like this for the 12 days of Christmas and read one story a day. So I'm super excited. I have weirdly been into like romance contemporary lately, so this is probably going to be right up my alley. And yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling in this. Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. I'm sorry. I haven't done a video in a really long time, so I really don't know what to do with myself. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. I'm excited to I've been very in the holiday spirit lately, so I'm just super excited to get into holiday books. And the next book that I am going to be picking up, hopefully in December, it's the only month that I ever put this on a TBR, so I need to read it because I've owned it for like 3 years now. And that is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. Obviously I own it because David Levithan, and I love him and all of his books. So I'm super excited to get into this. I've been told it's written during the Christmas time, so I'm considering it a holiday book. And yeah, I'm really excited because I love David Levithan and I need to continue reading all the books I own by him and then continue collecting all the ones I don't. So this is just another step in the right direction. The next book that I picked out to read this month, ever since I bought it, I've been like thinking about it and like wanting to read it, but with my slump, I can't do anything. So We Should Hang Out Sometime by Josh Sundquist. I'm just super intrigued by this book. I think it sounds super cute. It could be heartbreaking. I don't know. I kind of want to go into it really not knowing which way it's going to go. But this is about a guy who has never gotten past a first date. So he goes and finds all the girls that he had first dates with and asks them why he didn't get a second date. And I can only imagine that they were super truthful. So I'm excited to read this. I think it's going to be really interesting to see, because I don't think anyone is really brave enough to go and ask why they didn't get a second date. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. So the next two books that I picked off of my TBR are both books that have been on my TBR for a really long time. One of them I've tried to read 100 times. And that book is Livy Owen, Lived Here by Sarah Dooley. I've tried reading this a couple of times and I'm just having a really hard time trying to get into this. It is written from the perspective of an autistic girl, and the writing is so sporadic and doesn't make sense that it's hard for me to connect to, but I know that it's written through her thought process. So I have to get over it and just read it. I'm pretty sure I got the farthest I've gotten in this is probably 30 pages. So I really want to get into this. If I don't read it, I need to unhaul it. If I don't read it this month, or at least attempt to read it this month, I need to get rid of it because I'm never going to read this. Never. And the other book that I chose that has been on my TBR for a super long time, and that is The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. I never read this when I was a kid. I know a lot of people did, and I missed that boat, so I'm going to read it now. And it seems super easy to read. There's illustrations. The font is really big. I figured getting out of a slump, this is something that would probably be really useful to me, because once I finish a book, I'm usually out of my slump and I'm oh, I just finished a book. I can do anything. So that is hopefully this is that for me. And last but certainly not least on my TBR is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated edition. I am so excited to read this. So this is what I'm going to be reading for the Harry Christmas to You this year. I don't anticipate reading any more than just this, only because I'm a slow reader, and I love especially with this being an illustrated edition, I want to take in all the illustrations and just really take my time with it and enjoy this book, because that's what they're there for. So my spouse and I actually just went and saw Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in concert, which is where you go. We went to the Chicago Symphony Orchestra and they played the score live while watching the movie, and it was so incredible. I want to go to every single movie that they have now because it was so amazing, and being in a room with a bunch of other people who love Harry Potter as much as you do is great. Like, everyone laughed at the same parts, everyone, like, it was so good. It was, oh my god, the experience was amazing. And yeah, so I just love Harry Potter so much. But I'm really excited to relive the story, but through this illustrator's perspective. And yeah, I'm so excited. I love Harry Potter. Alright, so those are all the books that I plan on reading in the month of December, hopefully. I also usually pick up audiobooks too. I might, if I can find audiobooks for some of the ones I showed you, I'll probably listen to those. But yeah, I usually end up listening to like anywhere between like 2 and like 5 audiobooks in a month, as well as like read. So those you'll be updated on those in my weekly vlogs, which I will be doing. I will be doing weekly reading vlogs. Those will be posted every Monday. This video is way too long, so I will let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe down below. In the comments, let me know what you're reading in December, or what your favorite book on my TBR is, or what your least favorite book on my TBR is. Let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Keep reading, keep smiling. Bye guys.